Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 19, Week 10, Day 5, last few days of the campaign. So of course, feels weird, we haven't streamed in the last few days. What's kind of funny is, even if we were still streaming, I'm not sure if I still would have been streaming the last few days, because on like Monday night going into Tuesday, like pretty much Tuesday morning, I ended up getting a fever. And that fever has lasted for like the last few days. So even if we were still streaming, I probably actually would have taken off like a day or two of those. But it's all gone now. It's kind of funny because I had a doctor appointment on Thursday as well. Which, it wasn't because of the fever. I just had one planned already. It was planned like half a year ago. I just find it kind of funny. Because it just coincided when I was still sick. I was pretty much better by then. But anyways, but yeah, our first stream in a while, of course. We are just streaming on Mondays, Fridays, and Sundays now. Just to cover all the juicier bits. Of course, on Monday, we'll be doing all the weekly stuff. Could do all the weekly teams, all that. Fridays will be generally whatever the Friday event is. Of course, most notably today, Bounty Hunter. We will be completing the entirety of Bounty Hunter, or as far as we can get with the tiers that we do. As well as, just kind of catching up on a few other things. Obviously, we've been keeping up with dailies, like this, like we've been doing every single day. Just need to go do it today. We have enough to go get the fox. I haven't actually messed with the fox yet. We'll go do that a little bit to stream, I guess. I'm not sure if we'll cover a video for it, but yeah, I haven't gotten Foxglove yet. This is the new legend that you get through the current seasonal event. Definitely make sure to do so. It's pretty decent. It is the first double convert. It is a choice double convert. So it has two different double converts that you could do. It is going to be so annoyingly slow to use, but very effective. And it also has Entangle. Will be really good with that one guy that does triple damage to entangled units. So interesting to see how this pans out. Yeah, we'll need to mess with it a little bit this stream since I haven't even bought it yet. And while we're here, I might as well go do these battles before I forget to go do it at some point today. And we've still been using the same team. Just quick kill Stellarix, of course. Bork is a pretty good mana accumulator. But anyways, hello everyone. Hope you guys been having a wonderful week so far. Finally the weekend. I guess I can start saying that every Friday stream now. 3 dislikes, 1 for every night you didn't stream this week. No, this is going to be the normal schedule at least for a while now. As far as streams are. Who knows? Maybe we'll eventually go back, but we'll see. Anyways, hello Isabel. Hello Mark. Hello. Let's see. Hello Outlander. Hello Yeah. Hello Logic Slayer. Hello Tyrion. Hello. Oh, that's hello too. Hello Isabel. Hello everyone else. Welcome. All right. Oh, do we need to take the bro? Hello Gustavo. Hello everyone else that said hello. Welcome. Hello, Outlander. But yeah, we're gonna have to catch up on a lot of things today. There's a lot of dailies that we're just gonna kind of just shove, or weeklies that are done daily. They're definitely just gonna be shoved into the streams. Some of them which we already kind of been doing, like for example, Underspire, where we'd stall Underspire deliberately for multiple days in order to do it all in one day. Kind of like that, but for a few other events. For example, I don't think I've helped my guild at all this week for Journey, other than Monday. I've been keeping up with every other daily, though. All the dailies that you can't skip are the ones I do every day. So, Adventure Board, the current Fox event, stuff like that. PvP. I actually have been doing the PvP dailies, all of them. Including the 3 Valhawks, the Monoliths, all that. Because those you do lose if you skip them. So we're not going to stream daily afterwards. Well, right now we're just doing Monday, Friday, Sunday. At least for the current foreseeable future. Tell Azala to kick us. Hey, I probably have a higher contribution than at least several people. At least once we do our battles anyways. But yeah, we definitely need to go get that fox and go mess with it. I even cover a video on it, I'm not sure. I also want to cover a video on the Mythic, which I still haven't done because... that's going to be gone after this week. Or, not gone, but, the event where you get him. Because he won't be back for at least a couple months. PvP, no, we do need to go there, but not right now. Alright, Journey. Let's go do Journey. So this is one of the ones we've been stalling. What's kind of funny is even though I only did Monday battles... Oh, no, never mind. We are in dead last. Aha! A loco carrying again. Anyways, let's go to our battles. Journey team, we are currently using... Oh yeah, Journey team is awful this week. Yeah, we have to use that. This weapon is switchable, but probably still go with mana. Yeah, this is not good. Immortal Ossifer and the Grey King, that's not horrible. But it's definitely not good. I know, we can make that work. We've had to use worse teams. We have definitely needed to use worse. Wait, does he have the same trip as us? It's kind of funny. Try and do this on alignment. Now, Ossifer is getting a lot of value all of a sudden. Look at that value. Look at all that value. Yeah, Ossifer is kind of crazy compared to every other immortal. He's in a whole category of his own. We need like one midweek stream. But I was originally going to stream something on that day. Originally it was going to be RuneScape, but as I mentioned, I had a fever. So I actually was originally going to stream this Wednesday, not Gems of War, but you know, other thing. But I actually couldn't because of fever. It didn't really get better until like Thursday morning. It started like Monday night into Tuesday and didn't get better until like Thursday morning. I forgot, this thing explodes blue. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. It's based on blue. Hey, you won't be streaming Gems of War? I know, Isabel, you heard it here first. Isabel's leaving Gems of War forever. No, I was kidding. Let's see. What do we need here? I might as well just go true damage. We already have 1 billion of it on the team. How do we not have full mana? Hello, Mr. Z! Welcome, welcome. You have a fever and the only cure is Mars streaming. I had like the worst headache ever from it. Like even the day after on Thursday when I was kind of feeling better, while I was running some errands and everything, I still had like such, like it was like a sensitivity to light kind of headache. Or like any glare of light at all. It was just like so nerve-wracking. It's so weird having like that much light sensitivity. But it was just a side effect from the fever afterwards. Because I didn't really have like fever symptoms anymore, but I had like that like light sensitivity headache kind of thing. You normally don't want to deny blue with this team, but that's a lot of value. Buff Tome Knight and cast Ossifer for skulls. Yeah, we're not really going down the buff route here, are we? We have so much skull potential and I'm not actually running buff. Because Tome Knight gains a lot of extra stats. And barrier. They're mostly the stats. It's kind of funny because I almost showed a team like that for the lower rarity team. I didn't build one like that for the higher rarity team because the lower rarity team already had something similar. Yeah, it's definitely worth considering. Because the deeper we go, the less effective true damage spam is going to be. Let's see, are we not the lowest anymore? Nope, we still are. We still have plenty of fights. We should be about middle range. I assume a lot of people in our guild did bare minimum. You doubt Tacit knows about the SNL cowbell skit? Oh no, I know about that. I do know about that. Also, tonight's stream is probably going to go for like 3 hours, by the way. I have the whole hour booster we need to do for the resource as well, for PvPs, to be able to do more PvP. We don't have to do it all in PvP, but I do have to use that at some point to stream. That's an extra hour of stuff, though we can coincide it with other things. Just so it doesn't take up as much time. Or it can make it take the maximum amount of time. Oh, what do we need here? Alignment purple. Wait, did Miss Insane Witch actually fully quit as well? Oh no. Where is everyone gone? I leave for 3 days and everyone's gone. You blame Genki? How do I want to do this? I hate when they're silence, you can't see their colors. Like, I know generally what they are, but I still, like, always second guess, like, is it really this color? She took over Genki's guild and then left a few weeks later. Oh no! That's not ideal. It's supposed to be doing really good on the Puzzle Quest 3 guild. Actually really impressed. Because I've left that for like almost 2.5 to 3 years now. Which means like at this point 80% of all the time has been her running it. At this point. Because I only really played it for about the first year or so, a little more than a year. Because I stopped, I played it for like a year during its beta and then like for maybe a month after it launched. And she's been running it since. I do still need to revisit that game at some point. Actually, on our revisit tour, we will do Fall Guys tomorrow. I haven't played that game in a year and a half. And apparently they're having some kind of 4-year event. I'm not sure if they're still doing it right now. By tomorrow. But, yeah, we'll be doing that tomorrow. Not sure who's joining us. But, yeah, we'll do some co-op for that tomorrow if any of you guys want to try it out if you haven't in a while. Good old Fall Guys. It'll probably be the only stream we do for it, though. It's been a year and a half. I figured we'd try it again. There's a lot of games on the retry tour that we need to go do. But the first one will be Fall Guys. Yeah, I know. Of course you'll be there. I meant other than you. Not sure I'll be making it. Well, just us two, that'd be perfectly fine. Also, I haven't played any of the new maps, if they've added any new maps in a year and a half. Unless the answer to that is they haven't. You'll be out of town tomorrow? Aw. Business trip? Or for some kind of Pokemon thing? Because aren't the internationals happening right now? I haven't been following anything with that. But I believe that is now. We're pretty close to now. It's normally sometime in like mid-August. And it is currently mid-August. Let's see. What color are you? Blue. Fine, we'll do blue. No, that's not even who I wanted to do. I meant to cast the other one, but that works. Your stepdaughters and your best friend moved from a few years ago. Oh, nice. You haven't seen any new maps, but there might be. That'd be kind of crazy if all they've added since then, in the year and a half, are custom maps to Fall Guys. And not any, like, original maps. Because that means they truly gave up at that point. If that's all they added in the time I've been gone. It's kind of crazy. Gosh, where'd that cough come from? Is Headleon probably correct? That's kind of insane. Yeah, they really gave up then. That's kind of sad. That game was really good. But ever since they got bought out by Epic, they just kind of stopped. Almost felt like Epic just bought them out just so they wouldn't be competition. And it basically did nothing with it. Yeah, at least there's still a player base. It's also technically free to play now. Even though it was already pretty cheap to begin with. Also, we still have like a billion cosmetics in that game. Back when cosmetics were free. We at one point basically had every cosmetic in the game for the most part. Though very much not so these days. Yeah, Hexagon was fun. It reminds me of some of the classic Mario Party games. I'm actually really curious to see how the Mario Party is going to be that's coming out. From what I've seen, it's a lot closer to form of what Mario Party is supposed to be. So I'm curious to see how it pans out. I still feel like it's not going to be as good as the OG Mario Parties, but I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. Because I believe that's coming out around my birthday, actually. It's coming out like late October, early November or something. I'm really curious to see what they do with it. Oh gosh, you're paying for your son's college? Oh no. I forgot he is 18. Yeah, that gets expensive quick. I actually had to stop after an associate's degree just to not go in debt. I never went any further. Because to go further, I would have to go tens of thousands into debt, and I just didn't want to go in debt. It's kind of funny because doing college full-time and working full-time, I actually never made more money in my life than during college. Which is kind of ironic because during college was probably the time in my life where I had the least amount of free time. It's one of those things where if you're already focusing on something productive, it's easier to focus on another thing that's already productive. Whereas once you get out of the habit of it, it's a lot harder to get back in. I saw that Sushi Ninja Veteran say hi, welcome, welcome. I was going for a photography major? Ooh. If I ever went back to college, it would definitely be for some kind of psychology field. There's some kind of creative writing field. And or game design. You kind of need creative writing for game design anyways. But if I was to ever get, like, a real job, it would definitely be in some kind of psychology field, for sure. Lester. I just realized we're still doing Journey. I thought this would go a lot quicker. Okay, maybe we do need to adjust our team. I wasn't expecting to still be doing Journey by this point. Also, we should start handing out 1 billion codes. We have so many to hand out. Oh yeah, let me know. Has this code been used yet? Let me go hand out the first code right now. Let me go get this to you guys. Here is the very, very first code. Has it been used? Yes or no? Because my computer ended up like full restarting for something. And I have no clue if I saved it since last stream. Yeah, let me know if that one is good or not. It might not be. Well, knowing what the last code was doesn't help necessarily. I just need to know if that one's good. No, no one said it's bad yet, so I assume it's good. Is it old code? Okay. Well, time to play. Okay, maybe that does help actually. Wait, wait, wait. Oh no, whatever code was just mentioned. Well, that's not correct then. It can't be a DD was the last code. Wait. Oh. This didn't save for a while then. What? Oh, wow. Okay, let me check something. Has this code been used yet? Is that a good code? Because if not, wow, that hasn't saved in a long while. That means there's like 20 codes there that it didn't save. I knew it didn't save for a while. I didn't realize it didn't save that long back. Is that code also a dud? Oh, don't say thank you yet. That might also be a bad one. Oh, you've already redeemed this code? Okay. Wow, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Let me just double check. Wow. Yeah, it's like 15 codes it didn't save. Okay, well I know for sure, 100%, this one has not been used. Also, did we ever hand out the cat code, by the way? Oh yeah, that one should 100% be new. Hopefully. Yeah, did we ever hand out the cat code for the month? The International Cat Day pet? I don't remember what day I was going to do it on. Because I see that my list still has it there. But I'm not sure if I've actually used it or not. I'm gone for like 3 days and I already forgot everything we've done in the last 3 months. I do have to say, I feel like I got a lot more done in the last 3 days, though, compared to normal. It's amazing what a few extra hours a day will do. Because I'm not used to having, like, a time of day that's free. Well, you know, obviously a time of day that's free, but I mean, like, because I've been streaming for 8 years straight where a single time slot, I always have to do something. It feels weird when that time slot comes around and then you don't need to do anything. It feels very weird. After doing it for like a third of your life at the exact same time every day. How are we doing on Guild? How's Guild doing? Alright, we're not dead last anymore. Let's go switch activity. I feel like we're doing a lot of Journey right now and not touching anything else. Oh yeah, don't forget this Sunday. I will be streaming that day to remind. You get some free loot. I think it's like 50 gems and a few other knick-knack stuff. Alright, pet rescue. Don't need this. Oh! Oh! You know what happened today? Oh. You know what happened today? I almost forgot about this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. We got it. We actually got it today, oddly enough. But we finally got it. It's probably like the third or fourth time the guild has gotten in the last year, but I finally got it. We have the Takshaka. We now officially have every pet, with the only ones not owned being, well, I guess the golden pet for the thingy. But the only ones not owned are the ones for the new immortals. Beyond that, we own every single pet in the game again. But, yeah, we finally got the Takshaka. There he is. A little late. There's kind of a new mythic now that's slightly better than him, but he's still good in PvP. But now he has 2 more to all skills whenever you use him in PvP. Or anywhere. But, you know, mostly using him in PvP these days. And we also got this whole fox thing. I'll upgrade it later when we get all the copies. Alright, anyways. But yeah, got that little guy finally. The next time they have a money-locked pet, I think I might just throw $5 on it for sanity's sake. Because, gosh, those things take so annoying to get in the current state of game. Oh, also, you know what I had happen 2 of the 3 days we were gone? I got perfect top 3. The 2 out of the 3 last days we've been gone, I got perfect top 3. So apparently we got all the luck when we're gone. But yeah, 2 perfect top 3s out of the 3 days. Almost a perfect 3-3 sweep. Congrats on getting worms. Also, hello, Jets. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Mark. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wait, how was that an extra turn? Oh, no. It drained the thing I needed not to get drained. Wait, we have no counterplay to that. More so the web. That's a problem. I have to wait out multiple turns now. It's not worth trying to use this guy. Also, wow, on Earth does he show the boost ratio for everything? What? I never noticed that. Why does he show everything? Normally they only show it for relevant gems. Why is he showing it for literally everything? I guess because he gets to do it for a chosen color? Yeah, that's crazy. Look at that. He shows every gem on the board. I guess except for power gems. No, he even shows it for Curse Gem. He shows it for all 6 color Curse Gem because it's Curse Gem. Skull, Doom Skull, Uber Doom Skull, and Deathmark Gem. That is insane. I don't think I've ever seen a troop show that many things. I've never noticed that when clicking on his card. Yeah, that's an absurd amount of gem showing right there. He's good just to check what the board state even is. There's a couple other ones that show like an absurd amount of stuff too. Also, hello Maximus, welcome. Are we streaming tomorrow? No. Well, yeah, we'll be doing Fall Guys tomorrow. But it won't be Gems of War tomorrow. But we're doing Fall Guys around noon for I have no clue how long. Probably until dinner. But, yeah, it's going to be Monday, Fridays, and Sundays for Gems of War. As far as the normal 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time stream. But all 3 of those streams will be quite a bit longer than normal. With multiple codes. Hello, Anderson! Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're finally doing Fall Guys after a year and a half. Seeing how the game has been. Not sure if we'll do multiple streams, but we'll do one tomorrow and see how it goes. Yeah, I'm curious to see how that game is. It's going to be on our revisiting game tour. We're starting with Fall Guys. Not sure how many games we're bothered going to get around to. Because I still want to finish out Palia and RuneScape. At some point soon, TM. When are we doing Stardew Valley? I haven't planned yet, but it is one of the games on the return tour. Probably sometime next month, early next month. I definitely want to do it before Brighter Shores. And that hasn't gotten a release date yet, but it's likely late September or sometime October. So likely sometime next month we'll do Stardew Valley one weekend. I'm not sure if we'll do a full game playthrough or what exactly the plan is, but I don't know, we'll see. Because how long is a full playthrough of Stardew Valley these days? Isn't it like 30, 40, 50 hours or something? Like, I'm not sure if I want to invest the time into a full playthrough again. Unless I want to try like co-op or something. Not sure if I would have as much fun in co-op in Stardew Valley though. I feel like it was initially set up to be like a solo game. And I'm not sure what kind of tweaks they've made to make it like more co-op friendly. Because it was never really designed around co-op. Alright, we did that. What other big event that we've been putting off forever have we not done? Obviously, we've got to do the entirety of Bounty Hunter. Haven't even started that. We would normally do that on this Friday anyways. Yeah, I guess that's basically it. We did that. Well, I guess Underspire. Yeah, we got a lot of Underspire. Though it's new. Underspire should be pretty quick though, because we just have the earlier areas to do. Plus, wasn't the team this week like not awful? It wasn't good either. It's not awful, but that's a pretty low bar. But yeah, this team's not great. Actually, is there like a lower rarity one we could do? Piskia is a bit overkill for what we need to do. I should replace out Piskia for something quicker. I don't know, we'll skip this game mode for now. We will be coming back to it though. I was kind of wanted to peek at what the state of it was. But yeah, we definitely got to replace up Piskia. Piskia is good if you're going to go deep. Like the final section's deep. But really early on, he's too slow for his own good. He's meant for killing things that have high durability. Not extremely low. Alright, we gotta do the PvP thingy, that's fine. I don't know, did we do that now? I guess we'll go do that now. Actually, you know what? Let's go unlock the Fox. Because I might test in a PvP team real quick. So, of course, we got this new Fox. It's been available technically since Monday. Though, of course, I think we had enough points for it by Wednesday. But, yeah, the new Fox Glove, it has the ability to double convert twice. It does either blue to, blue to green and red to skull, or it does brown to green and purple to skull. And you get to choose which. So you do have to take both as a set, though, of course. You can't do, like, one from one and one from the other. That'd be kind of cool, but it doesn't work like that. And has a little bit of Entangle Gem. Of course, we also want to get a ton of this pet. We're still going to need to get more of it later till we get the golden version. We still have a little ways to go on there. Oh, so I did this daily, right? Yeah, we did. All right, just making sure. All right, let's go through a checkboard. Check. Campaign. Check. Though I should probably cover a video on the Mythic. Pet Rescue. Don't need it. Check. Journey. Good enough. Check. Other event. We literally just claimed it all. Check. Underspire. Soon TM. Dungeon. Check. Bounty Hunter. Soon TM. Alright. PvP, Bounty Hunter, and Underspire then. Alright. So, PvP. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I can't do PvP. I gotta go activate the hour boost. Oh, no. Is it worth doing the hour boost on any game mode we haven't done yet? I guess it wouldn't be horrible to do it on Bounty Hunter. A lot of those Bounty Hunter battles are pretty quick. I'm trying to think, like, where would be the best place to use this on things that we still need to go do. Yeah, doing it now I don't think is honestly that bad. The problem is I should probably build a team and everything first, though. Alright, let's go to Bounty Hunter. Then I can go activate that, because I need to activate that before I go do PvP. Alright, so, Bounty Hunter team. This, but without that. But first I need to go get the Glory Troop, or the, whatever it's called, troop. We got a new bird. Alright, what do we need again? Tier 3 or Tier 4? I think it's Tier 4 or Tier 5, I mean. Pretty sure it's Tier 5, right? If we're doing, like, Super Rush. Pretty sure it's a Tier 5. Let's get a Tier 5. Is this, I believe, gives us enough to finish it tonight or tomorrow. Just so we don't have to worry about it on Sunday. It also saves us one blue orb, though. That's not too big a deal. Given our gigantic stack of blue orbs these days. But hey, a blue orb's a blue orb. Because now we only need one instead of two. And we've got a new bird. What's the new bird called so I can remember to put it in? Sparrow Knight. So just grab our Sparrow Knight then. And let's go do some Bounty Hunter. Of course, this came out as of today. And we'll just be going for all basic rewards as per usual. Banner, honestly, we could probably keep just like that. Doesn't really matter minusing red from this guy. Destroys a column, deals some damage to a random enemy, boosted by yellow gems at a ratio that is irrelevant, and it conjures a light storm. It has a chance to hit them for true damage, and has some armored. It is really bad. You will never use this again ever after this bounty event. However, you definitely want to use it during this bounty event, as it will give you double the value. It is giving 12 times multiplier instead of the normal 6 times that you would get from one of these. Wait, why is the number still off? Oh yeah, duh. Because I have Stellarix on the team. I was like, wait, why is it not 30 times? But yeah, because we're using one Stellarix just to speed things up. Alright, let's go do it then. I don't think we need to change anything. Got the green storm just for that, or the green link. So we're double brown, double green, -1 red. Is our total banner setup here. Alright, don't think we need to change anything else. Let's go do Bounty Hunter. So we'll do this until we have all rewards, until we run out of sigils, whichever one happens first. That is the game plan. So hopefully the final battle is nothing too annoying this week. So far they've been pretty tame lately. I haven't seen anything too crazy for at least a year or two on the final battle of Bounty Hunter. There are some absurdly ridiculous ones in the past, like double Glaceon and stuff. But I think they fixed the algorithm for it to not make it ever that annoying ever again. I think after how many complaints there were that week, they just made sure it would never happen again. Because if any of you remember that double Glaceon week, that was like the most insufferable Bounty Hunter week in the history of Bounty Hunter. And stats were way lower at the time too, so it was even worse. Glaceon hits really hard. It's double convert into Doom Skull. And has really high score reduction. I can't remember if that was pre-Tukaraki, but if that was pre-Tukaraki, that's even more insane. Post-Tukaraki, that's not as bad, but still kind of bad. It was definitely pre-Ogress, though. Ogress did not exist at the time. Which, of course, is pretty much just the tank of Bounty Hunter. There are quite a few other mana accumulators, but it just does everything the best overall. There are some specific things some other ones could do better. As far as, like, full package troops, she's normally the way to go. We'll hand out another code once we get to, like, halfway on Bounty Hunter. Might even hand out 4 codes tonight, we'll see. Handed out 1 so far. Because the stream's probably going to go for like 2-3 hours. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I wanted to go do the thingy so we can gain more loot here. A little bit of a waste since this isn't going to be like the highest. But, I don't know. Still getting doubled. Still getting extra. Not the absolute best use of it, but, it's fine. We gotta do it before we get to PvP anyways. Otherwise, we're going to overdraft our points. Because we then can't claim the free 1000. There we go. Alright. And now that we have all that, I might as well do it with XP Booster too. Get everything going. Also, what's all that from? Oh yeah, there's the redeem code. Thank you, Isabel, I assume. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I've been doing the XP dailies, by the way. I've been doing every daily that expires, basically. If it's a daily that can expire, I've been doing it. If it's a daily that can expire, like a weekly, I haven't been doing it. I just let them stockpile. I'll just do them during streams. But any daily that can expire, we have been doing. Even the more useless ones like XP boosters and some of the PvP ones. Every single one. I guess the only exception to that is I didn't do Tuesday or Thursday event. And I guess technically Wednesday. Actually, no, I did do Wednesday. That was pet, right? Wait, was that new pet this week? Wait, did I actually remember to grab it? Wait, did I? Oh, I definitely did remember. Why do I feel like I forget, though? What was the pet that came out this Wednesday? Does anyone remember its name? It's gonna drive me crazy now. I'm like 99% certain I grabbed it. Yeah, I did. There's no cat here. Or dog. Yeah, we definitely got it. I just don't remember doing it. Though in all fairness, I did have a fever at the time, so I don't remember anything. I honestly almost completely forget what happened on Tuesday or Wednesday. Because that was like my peak fever time. Oh, never mind. It was just Krabby. That was last week's. Okay. Yeah, there was no pet. Yeah, it's kind of insane how quick Bounty Hunter is these days. I remember when this event used to take like 3 to 4 hours. Now it takes like 30 to 40 minutes. Which is much better. I wish all weekend events took that long. Finish any weekend event in like under an hour. Because some go for a very long time. Most notably Vault Event Weekend, of course. Since it could technically go for infinite time. Really confused why you didn't orb the Takshaka pet? Oh no, I still can. I just figured since it's one that can get upgraded automatically, I wouldn't. I generally save them for cosmetic pets. But at this point, I should try upgrading every cosmetic pet and see how many orbs I have left. If that's even any. Because didn't I upgrade a bunch of cosmetic pets at one point? And then kind of stopped. I should go back to upgrading them all, see where they are. And then if I have any spares, then yeah, we can use that on the Takshaka one. You have so many pets and no orbs to upgrade. I mean, no pets to upgrade with the orbs. Oh no, I don't have that much excess at the moment. I'm not even sure if I have enough to do every cosmetic pet in the game. Let alone using them for other pets. I might need to check that later. I don't feel like I have that many. But I haven't checked in a while. Oh yeah, that's something else I remembered to do on Wednesday. It's kind of funny because they actually had the deal all the way until the end of the 15th, yesterday. But I finally got those new Infinity tools that are supposed to be like the Photoshop and Illustrator alternatives. I haven't had a good chance to try either of them yet. But from what I've seen from them, they look pretty decent. I still need to go import everything from Photoshop though. Like the thumbnails I use for Gems of War and everything. I'll probably do that sometime next week. That way I can start making a thumbnail on the new computer so they don't take forever. Sometimes it takes my old computer like 30 minutes to process a single thumbnail change. Like if I want to change one number from like 5 to 7, like for the thumbnail for Fridays or Sunday stream, it can sometimes take like 10 minutes to change one single number, just because the other computer is really slow sometimes. Especially with how long it takes to like actually launch Photoshop and everything else. Whereas this newer, or you know, this current computer with that program could probably do it in like 30 seconds. Not even. Plus it's already local on the computer, so I wouldn't need to like transfer it over or anything else. That should make things a lot quicker. And you don't have to pay anything for it. Well, you do have to pay once, but it's not like Adobe where you have to pay like every month. No, the other Adobe program I have is one of those one-time buy thingies. It's like $1,000 too, but I got my money's worth out of it over like 11 years. But I think I'm finally retiring Adobe products. And go for all the cheap alternatives. Next thing I need to go buy is the video editor. Because I've been needing a good alternative for that. I think I'm going with like DaVinci or whatever that one is called. I'm not sure how much the paid one is. I tried their free one and it wasn't as good. I've heard that their paid one's actually pretty solid. And that should be one of those one-time buy thingies. Definitely way cheaper than getting Premiere subscription. Because I've been meaning to like start editing videos again. We haven't done like an edit video on this channel for several years at this point. Everything's just like one take record stuff or literal live streams. We'll hand out the next code once we hit the halfway point on bounty. Maybe even another one once we finish bounty. This is technically one thing we normally want to get done on a bounty day, is actually finishing bounty. I forget if tier 5 actually finishes it with how we're doing it right now though. I don't think it does on a Friday. I think it gets pretty close though. I think it might be determined by Valraven luck. I forget, it's been a while. Bounty Hunter's return on investment is still really bad these days. If there was any weekend event that costs a lot of gems, I would say to skip these days, it's probably Bounty Hunter. Main reason I still do it, because we have the resources to, and it's like, why not? But it is one of those that you might just want to do the free battles for, as you're progressing through the game and stuff. Or if you just want to conserve gems. The main reason why it was always pretty valuable in the past is its double major orb that you get at the end. But double up major orb these days, compared to the value that it had in the past, is pretty bad. There's so many other alternatives to get a ton of orbs. Whereas back in the day, double major orb from it was insane, just because there were so few other ways to get major orbs. And now you do a single vault event for like an hour and you have more, like you already got double major ore basically. Just from an hour of doing vault event. Probably even more than 2. And not only does this event take about an hour, but it also costs you several hundred gems. You do get a few other loot along the way though. I think one of the main reasons I still do the bounty events is more so for the max troop. The benefit of this is you don't need to max it later, because maxing it later can be really annoying. I think that's the only real reason I actually do Bounty Hunter these days. If it wasn't for the max troop, and you were only getting all the loot that wasn't the max troop, I actually probably wouldn't do Bounty anymore. But like 80% of the reason we do Bounty is for the max troop. And the extra sigils we get to use to go complete Bounty is just the byproduct of getting the max troop. Yeah, we handed out 1 code already. We'll be handing out a second once we hit the halfway point on Bounty. How do pet works? Let's say Takshaka. Let's say Takshaka and his snake pet. But you don't see any bump up on bonus. Well, there are different pets that do different things. The Takshaka pet, for example, whenever you use Takshaka on your team, it'll have higher stats. You don't specifically see it as like a bump up necessarily, like at the beginning of battle. It just simply has higher stats. But then there's other ones that do it based on how many troops you have on a team. So let's say like a dragon bonus will only work if you have 3 or 4 dragons on your team. 2 or 1 will not get any bonus. And you get more of a bonus if you have 4 compared to 3. Because there's some pets that work based on kingdom, which works if you have 2, 3, or 4. There's ones that do it based on troop type, which work if you have 3 or 4. And then there's ones that work based on pure color, which of course only work if all 4 are same color. And there's a bunch of other side categories like PvP pets that work for a specific PvP location, or Underspire pets for an Underspire location, and so on and so forth. But all pets are always active simultaneously. But they only apply their effect if the relevant troops are on your team. So Takshaka pet simply just gives you more stats on Takshaka. But of course does nothing in any situation when Takshaka is not on your team. Yeah, since we got the Takshaka pet, we now have 2 to all stats whenever we use one. It doesn't multiply per Takshaka, so each Takshaka is individually getting 2. It's not like a stacking 2 for how many we have. And of course that goes up to 5 if you get it max, so I don't plan to max it quite yet. Oh, you can't remember if I handed out pet code? I have no clue either, to be honest. On my redeem code section, it shows I haven't used it, but it also showed I haven't used like 15 other codes I already used. So I actually have no clue if I handed out the cat yet. Does anyone remember? Have we handed out the cat code? Because I honestly do not remember. Which makes me think I haven't. I'm trying to think like the reason why. Oh, maybe the patch? I might have handed out for the patch. I didn't hand it out? Okay, that's why I don't remember handing it out. It would explain it. Also, we're at the halfway point. It is code time! We said halfway. Here we go. Yeah, we'll have another 2 codes throughout the stream because we're probably still going for about another hour-ish or so. Right, there you guys go. Enjoy. As one nice byproduct of not streaming as much is every stream we do will be longer. Because pretty much our average stream is going to be like 2 hours plus these days now. When we do Gems of War at night. So even though we're streaming less, the amount we stream Gems of War per week is almost going to be unchanged, oddly enough. It just happen less frequently. Yes, do. There's a lot of weird words that you can use back to back, and it still makes sense in a sentence. As I say that, I can't think of a single example off the top of my head, but there are a lot of them. I feel like they only happen accidentally, though. I feel like it's really hard to, like, deliberately try to do it. It always just happens, like, randomly. Or a sentence comes up that uses the same word twice in a row, but it still makes 100% sense. Yeah, 2 and 2. Well, 2 and 2 is technically 2 different words. Yep, no problem for the code. We'll have another 2 in a little bit. Let's see, what do we still have to finish out? We gotta do PvP daily. We've got to do Underspire. Underspire is the big one. Underspire honestly could almost take another hour. Actually, that's not true. We have a lot of the earlier fights. Honestly, I should have saved the PvP booster for that. Because those are actually going to be pretty quick. I just have to restructure the team to not have Piskia. Because for the battles we're doing, we're actually not going to need Piskia. It's a little overkill. Because we're just doing a tier 4 completion. We did that when we were away seeing family, but we're actually going to be doing that a lot going forward. Unless the event week is very free as far as what teams we have. We're going to be doing the 50 a day method, which is 50 gems every day in Underspire until you full scout the place, up to Zone 4. And on average, this costs about 300 gems a week, instead of over 1,000. You scout out 66% of the area, instead of like 90, 95%. And the only real big downside is you don't get to get double gold medal, but you still get double silver. It also doesn't cost you any money to get the double silver, since you can use your 1 lantern that you get for free each week. So not only is it 0 cost instead of $2 every month or so, but it is also way quicker and saves you like 700 gems a week. Sometimes more. And the only downside is we do lose out on double gold glory orb each week. It's not too big a deal. Like, those are nice, but we'll still go for them if it's an easy week. Like, if the options we have for Underspire are very free. But if it's a week like this where they're kind of clunky, like, they're not horrible, but they're not quick. These are weeks we're definitely going to go for the lower method. We have to have access to really good stuff to be justify doing the higher one now. Sharky's playing Words on stream. Wait, what? Actually, that's one game I never streamed that I wish I would have. There was a Scrabble Battle Royale that lasted for about a month until it died. That was probably the most fun I ever had playing Scrabble. I actually only played it ever off stream, and then went to see family. And then was going to stream it when I got back, but never got around to it. And by the time I was ever going to get around to it, the game was basically dead. But it was so much fun while it lasted. Can't remember the name of the game. It was basically a Scrabble Battle Royale. It was the most fun Scrabble ever was. But it had no player base and died like... Well, it had a player base initially, but it died very quickly. I don't even think it lasted a month. It was more like 3 weeks. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I've seen that once or twice. I have no clue what it is, though. Because even though I've seen it, I've never paid attention to what it is. But I know what you're referring to, I just have no clue what it is. You're literally playing Boggle in a Twitch stream? What? What's Boggle? I don't know what Boggle is, though. I thought you were calling it Boggle. You have no clue what Boggle is. It sounds like someone trying to misspell Google. Boggle's a dice word game? Ah. So kind of like, what's that one game called? That's literally that. No, I can't remember that either. Yahtzee? Is Yahtzee the word I'm looking for? Is that correct? Isn't that like a dice word game? Not Yahtzee? Isn't Yahtzee similar to that, though? Oh, is Yahtzee just purely dice? Why do I think Yahtzee also had words? Alright, Underspire, what we're doing. Oh yeah, Underspire. Let's go to Underspire. I do need to go restructure our team, though. Piskia, you're out. Honestly, everything you're out. Alright. Plan. We need really good DPS. And we care about nothing but mana and DPS. Aquaticus. Alright, we need to balance the team now. Weapon. Do any of you do anything? Do any of you do, like, double mana? Or explode? Yes, you. You do it based on what? Merfolk? But I can't go pure Merfolk team. That's too overcommitting to Merfolk compared to, I don't know, what's the alternative? Oh no. The problem is we don't get 50% Mana Star for Merfolk. I'd rather just use Frost Mage. Even then. Yeah, I think we go Frost Mage. Oh no, but we get more. We're just gonna go Merlantis thing, I guess. I might try doing Pure Team in case we get magic from it then, I guess. So we'll do Tidecaller. He's 20% bonus this week anyways. Oh no, he only has 10%! Gypped. Alright. I need to replace Aquaticus with something that does damage that isn't useless. I guess it's Undyne. Can we cover Brown? I guess it's Leviathan. Wait, you don't even do damage to all enemies? Oh no, you do. You do. Okay, I was gonna say, I thought you were full AoE. Alright, we should be good now. And then we just change our banner to... Honestly, that's kind of correct. Alright, we're fine. Alright, this will be our team for the rest of the thing then. I don't think we need to change anything here. Pretty much all in rush damage. So I should honestly just be going for, what's her name's mana? Let's get Azura going, and then from there just care about everything else. Azura's highest priority every time. Yeah, I didn't use any of the Deep Kings. I did for the low rarity team. I think I did double Deep King. But we went for a Leviathan. Oh no, does Deep King do more damage than Leviathan? Like total damage? Because I think it might. I know counting as true damage, it technically does more damage. But with a full physical team, true damage isn't as relevant. Whereas if you're like going pure true damage, then his true damage would matter more. Does this thing still not have full mana? But there we go. Hey, that thing gives magic? Wait, what? What just gave us magic? Do we have like a give all merfolk one magic thing? Oh, give merfolk allies 2 magic when an enemy dies. Interesting. Oh, hello, Defiant! Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. Yeah, I was originally thinking Leviathan because of Dispel, but I kind of forgot. Azura already has Dispel, so we don't need Dispel twice. There's basically double Dispelling. So yeah, I'll probably put Deep King there. Because originally the thought was, oh, we need Dispel. But really, we don't for anything other than his own ability. Plus, Azura already does it even if we needed it. But we don't even need it. Because only he needed it. But if he's not on our team, then we don't even need it. Because yeah, this does do more damage to the 2 that get hit. And if you get the split next to it, you get more damage on them as well. And it bypasses Submerge, so do we need to worry about if they're dispelled or not. And of course he still counts as Merfolk. Or sure hope he does. Be weird if he doesn't. There's some faction troops that just don't make any sense within the context of their kingdom, but luckily this is one of the few that do make sense, because it's all Merfolks in a Merfolk location. Which makes too much sense. I wish more places would make sense like that. Because some of them don't whatsoever. It's one thing that I'm actually slightly disappointed with factions. I feel like earlier factions, particularly like Olcina and such, had such good, like, synergy within their own faction, but also synergy just within their kingdom too. But then a lot of factions, like 90% of them, not only have bad synergy within their own faction, but have bad synergy within their own kingdom as well. Which just never made sense. I got all the faction teams in Underworld. Only 5 of them are really coherent teams. If you would use one of each of, like, the faction troops. Like, it's pretty much a 10% ratio. It is so bad. Like, only 10% of faction teams, if you use one of each faction troop, is an actual viable, coherent, fully functioning team. The problem that a lot of faction places have is almost always most viable just to spam the legend with like one man accumulator or one tank. It's an issue that nearly every faction has. Except for a few where you spam like one rare for some reason. Like that one with that one blue-yellow frost guy for 65% reduction in lifesteal. Oh wow, we got a first try. Well, am I getting all the good scouts when I don't need them this week? We're gonna have to full scout all of this area. And right now, I think we're on perfect path. It figures the time we start not going for every path, or the time that we, you know, do go for every path and don't care about it if it's like all over the place, is the time we actually get perfect path when it doesn't matter at all. A little unfortunate. Also, why do I hear fireworks? What's today's date? Oh, Friday. It's the football game, the high school football game. I was gonna say, why on earth is there fireworks at this time? But yeah, it's the Friday football game. The place is open to the public too. I should go there sometime. I haven't since I was in the band for high school. But I believe it's an event like open for the public. Like anyone can go there. I wonder how overpriced concession stands are there. Gosh, I could go for a good concession stand hot dog. But ever since I got a grill, I don't really need to anymore. It was better on the grill. I don't know, something about concession stand food is just amazing. Do you know what they have there too that I'm pretty sure is open to the public, though I've never actually utilized since high school? Is they have a track field there. Like one of those proper matted ones that even have like all the timestamps for if you were to do like a 100-meter dash or a 400-meter dash or something similar. Like they have one of those really nice rings there. Maybe not Olympics quality, but you know, for a high school, pretty good quality. It's a pretty good place to run. If you want, like, stationary ground. Oh no, the dreaded Glacian. We were just talking about you and reference the bounty hunter. Hey, that reminds me, how many codes have we handed out so far? I don't think we ever did the third. We'll probably hand out 2 more codes. So I think we're still in the hour booster, oddly enough. Though even after that, we'll still got a ways to go. Yeah, 2 codes so far? Okay, we'll hand the other one once we get through this next section, I guess. And we'll hand out the other one then during, like, PvP or something. I think, what do we have left? I guess we also have a little bit of Journey. I just wanted to split it up just so we weren't doing Journey forever at the beginning. I didn't realize we had that much Journey left. But after today, we shouldn't really have to poke Journey much. I think the guild has it done by tomorrow or the following day. Today's probably the last day we need to even get Journey in. Now, Journey is one of those weird ones that the deeper you get, the lower you score. Because your team starts to get slower, regardless of what team you have. Also due to the Journey troops being nerfed into the ground. I'm still surprised they haven't addressed that yet. Because the way that Journey events are scaled were scaled back when Journey troops were amazing. And while they have tweaked it twice, they haven't tweaked it enough to get back to, like, pre-nerf levels with how the scoring system worked. Because Journey event scoring has been awful, even after the 2 changes, ever since the nerfing of all the Journey troops. As the game mode was never balanced around the Journey troops being that weak. Okay, where's door? Well, we're gonna have to take them all anyway, so might as well just pick a path and go. Because at some point we'll have to do every single one of these. Also, hello, Chris! Football's been doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I still feel so weird streaming now after not streaming for several days. It feels so out of place. Honestly, I miss streaming every single day. We're gonna be doing this for a little while, though. Maybe even forever. We'll see. Oh yeah, you know what else I did the other day when I was out doing a bunch of shopping? I finally got the new chair. I know it might not look like it because I'm not currently sitting in it, but that was like a whole ordeal. We went to like 3 different places. By the time we got to the final place, like the initial chair we were going to go for, it's like, oh, we don't have that in stock. And then the other one is, oh yeah, that's just like the display model. We don't have that either. And then the third one was like, oh, we already have this pre-assembled chair, but we could go check to see if we can go like ship you one. And it's like, oh yeah, we have one in stock that we go ship you. And then, I don't know, it was just a whole ordeal. But I eventually got a pretty nice chair. I can't remember what brand it was. But it was like $350, which is a little pricey. Not the priciest, but on the pricier end. But it actually has like proper leather and everything else. And it was just so comfortable. Because that was one thing I wanted to do because I wanted to go in person to, you know, try out the chair. And it was so comfortable. It was like one of the most comfortable computer chairs I've ever sat on. It's more of like an office chair than like a gaming chair, but any chair that's comfortable will work. Doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, that should be coming in about a week. I'm trying to think, what would be the first stream we would have it on? 2 Fridays from now, we will be using the new chair. Most likely. So not next week's Friday, but the following week's Friday. We will be in new chair. I'm not sure I ever showed you guys. Honestly, I should just rip it off right now. I don't want to rip it off all the way. I'll need to do it like sometime, like the Monday before I get new chair. I need to go rip off the handle of this chair just to show you guys. Because this chair has broken down so much, it's hilarious. I just don't have a good way of showing it. New chair stream? No, I'm not going to build the chair on stream. It would take forever. I'm so bad at building things. It'll take me like half an hour just to read over the instructions. But no, 2 Fridays from now we'll have new chair. What's kind of funny is I might actually have new computer here before new chair. Because I might be getting new computer this Tuesday. I have to use literally every last penny that's in my bank though. No worries, I still have money in savings and stuff and emergency funds. But basically every last penny from my bank beyond going overdraft, you know, before they start charging you every single month. But it's like as low as I can outdraft from my bank is pretty much as I'm gonna be taken out. But I should finally have a new computer this Tuesday, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll see. Assuming they have it in stock. I might have to wait until they get it in stock like I did with the chair and everything. It's always so annoying. Going to a place to go for something that's advertised and then it's like, oh, nope, we don't have it in stock. And why did I come here? It's happened to me 3 times when we were trying to get the chair. And eventually just had to go to a place I could ship it. Hopefully the computer won't be as big of a headache. No, we got merchanted. But yeah, this will be my first computer tower since 2004. So a little bit of a modern upgrade. Just a 20-year jump since the last time I've had a computer tower. Just a small upgrade of 20 years. Obviously, we had laptop builds since then. This will be my proper first computer tower in 20 years. Actually, I think the other one was like a 2002 or 2003 model, so technically even older than that. This is double dead end, but we need to go this way anyways. Just a whole stream of new cheer, no tacit. The content everyone's here for. The cheer stream. I wonder if anyone's made a channel on that yet. As a joke and or as a realistic thing. Where it's just a stream of nothing, but a full streaming setup with just a cheer. And maybe they trade out the cheers every now and then. Or even use a green screen to change out the background setup with the cheer. Well, I guess at that point you could just change everything with the green screen. Literally nothing but 24-hour cheer stream. 24/7. Where it just cycles through green screen cheers. And occasionally you get the truly real live cheer stream. But then the rest are just green screen pre-recorded ones. There has to be someone who's done that by now as a joke. But also not a joke because it would just be free money. Alright, well, that's not the path. I had a problem with Azure here and how she functions. Is she can easily end up blocking our blue, which is kind of annoying. Because she explodes all the blues. Which can also end up denying your blues, but then also blocks you on blue. It's like a whole blueception of block. When she works well, she works really well. But sometimes she overblocks you, which is kind of annoying. Actually, that one wasn't deep enough. That one actually wasn't double dead end. It might still be, but it's not guaranteed to be. Well, even when it's guaranteed to be, it's not guaranteed to be, but you know what I mean. It's not statistically likely to be. Which means that probably is the way. Because generally, whenever you get a double path that is prior to the 4, it almost always leads to a path that's good. Not always, though. Because otherwise it would just go to 4 and then double dead end. I don't know, we'll see what's over here. We already invested 1 room into this direction, which means we must go all the way. In all fairness, we have to full scout this place anyway, so it doesn't really matter, honestly, any direction we go in. Not sure why I'm even making any kind of deliberation at all. Because with this method, you actually don't care at all what direction you do. You just simply do every room in the first 4 sections. And regardless of results, you just do that. Oh, this going 6 deep is kind of promising because we've already found Merchant here. So this is pretty much guaranteed boss room. Which means we hand out code. Once we finish this section, we'll probably save the rest for later. By later, I mean Sunday. Unless I get it done beforehand. Yep, we got it. Nice. Okay. Nice. I will grab you. And I always have to deal with the final section. All the side rooms just for the extra loot. And for the eventual Guardian troop that we're never going to get. Still missing 2 of them. But in all fairness, that's not too bad. We have 4 out of 6. We've gotten 5 rolls so far. So pretty good overall in luck. But those last 2 are just going to be so annoying to get. I really wish they would tweak that system. It's set up in a really bad way currently. Even if you fully do Underspire every single week, on average, it could easily take a year and a half. And that's assuming you do the full scout every single day. Or, every single week. Which means if we're doing, like, the smaller scouting, it's not going to be the same. Wow, we're still on boost? Wait. We're still on 15-minute boost? I didn't even realize that. Wow. Alright, well, let's go do some PvP real quick. Hold up. Let me go hand out code and do some PvP. We are still on boost right now. That's actually kind of crazy. I didn't think that was still going. Oh yeah, this is the first time I get to try out new buff Takshaka. We have 2 extra stats. Is it a lot? No. But hey, that's 2 more than what it had before. There you guys go. We'll have 1 more redeem code a little bit later. Not sure we'll hand out the last one. We'll do it for something before the stream ends. What do we still have to finish? I guess I'll finish out Journey. Because after today, I don't think we need to touch Journey the rest of the week. Because the guild will basically be done with it by the time we touch it again. See, after PvP, we'll go to Journey then. So we'll use the rest of the booster on PvP and then do Journey the rest of the time. Yeah, most Fridays streams will be pretty similar to this in that they'll go for probably about 2 hours. So pretty much every stream that we do now for Gems of War will probably go for about 2 hours, give or take a little. Depending on, other activities. Because Monday will be the team building stream, which, that's going to take at least a little while. Plus actually going over everything. Using all the teams, all that. Friday will always be whatever the new event thing is. Which sometimes could be longer or shorter than what Bounty Hunter was. But then also the wrap-up time to do a lot of grinds on whatever we didn't do throughout the week. And then Sunday's the truly finish out everything that hasn't been done throughout the weekday. So if there's been anything we've been super slacking on, plus go over all the weekly spoilers, plus any other things like that. Like normal Sunday streams. Except slightly longer. Pretty much all the Monday, Friday, Sunday streams are just the same thing but longer. Like, kind of the same premise of what we were already doing, just longer than before. Okay, I should have done the thingy yesterday. So we should have gold marks in 2 locations. Apparently it's human, and what was the other one? Wasn't it goblin? Pretty sure it was human and goblin. Where's goblin? Where is goblin? Or was it dragon? Yeah, it was dragon. Oh, we get double on it too, nice. Alright, we have Zhejian or Divine. Zhejian's kind of annoying, to be honest. I might take Divine. Don't we have something to really cheese Divine with? Why do I feel like there's an ultra... Oh, I think I remember. Isn't there like a super cheese? Oh no, he's not Divine, never mind. Oh, we have Takshaka. I was gonna say. I could have sworn there's like an ultra cheese option. Found it! Plus we got the new Takshaka pet to buff him up a little. Not like he needs it, but sure. No, not Monk. You know what? I might go Titan. I just want that mana start kind of thing. The only problem is we don't have freeze, but we'll be fine. Alright, what is this? Green, blue. Minus red, sure. Alright, this should be fine. 1 triple Takshaka. If in doubt, spam the strongest thing in the category. The way it's always been. Also, Wand. I would love if you didn't miss on Potion. That's so bad. We're never going to get a turn. This battle's going to go for 10 hours. Worst part is he has Essence of Evil, which is actually good. We might legitimately never get a turn. There we go, finally. I'm not sure why I did that. We had win condition the second we had full mana, but there we go. Yeah, let's go take out the rest. Get this daily done, then we have to go take the 2 gold mark ones, and then we can go do central spam. So should probably double check the leaderboard to make sure that we're not at a falling category. Oh no, we got potion locked again. Ooh. When are they fixing that glitch? Potion lock glitch still exists. It makes it so you can't cast because it's queuing up a potion. The only thing you do is swipe something from the board. Normally you'll actually turn because obviously it's a potion. But still kind of annoying. Because it prevents you from casting when you otherwise would. Like right there, if we got potion locked, we would have not been able to do Takshaka. Hey, we're about to gain a level. It was kind of a joke number, but we are still trying to reach level 1,969 by the end of the year. 1969. And then next year, we want to hit the true goal of level 2,000. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Wasn't this week double XP week? No wonder why XP is moving so quick. I was like, wait, why does it feel like XP is moving so fast? This is still double XP week, isn't it? I haven't really been utilizing it much. Yeah, wasn't this the double XP week that they did? Kind of completely forgot about it. I was like, wait, why is my number so big? Yeah, it's double XP. Plus, we're using double XP right now on top of double XP. Wait, is that actually doubling correctly? I would sure hope it is. Because I didn't actually check that earlier. I just kind of assumed it would. But that's a bad assumption to make with this game. Because anything that you think will happen is not actually whatever happens ever. But I don't know, I'll give it a peek. If we are truly doubling, this should say like 300 something. Oh, it's actually true doubling? Oh. Oh. It's an actual double XP week. It's not just plus 100%. It is actual 2 times. It is doubling my EXP booster. Oh. Alright, I hope they do this again sometime. Wait, that's actually huge. It's doubling the plus 100%. We should only be getting like 330 XP, not 440. But it's doubling the double. Which I assume is intended. But that's really strong. Because to a degree, we're getting 4 times XP right now. Basically. Because if it was additive, it would just be 3 times. Which is still a lot. But 4 times is better. Alright, well, we gotta go take out Zacian and the other one. Like, oh, no, not Zacian. What was the other one? It was Dragon, the other one. I assume I did Dragon the other day, so let me do this now. Yeah, I did. I was gonna say, there's no way I didn't do Dragon for this. Wouldn't I be able to re-download the Photoshop? I'm not sure if they support that anymore. I would need to look into the process that would take to do so. Because it's on a disc, and it's on a version they no longer support. Because they only have paid subscription. And I don't believe they support that service anymore, because they're trying to phase out the pay once subscriptions. Or, you know, the paid once things. So that everyone is forced to subscribe. Though I'm not sure. Because I know you can only have it on one computer at once. And my concern is getting it off of the other computer and not being able to get it on the other one. Or not being able to, like, re-download it onto the one. I was able to transfer it once already without any hassle, but that was, like, a decade ago. Back when the service was actually, you know, like, properly supported. I'm not sure what the process would be these days, like a whole decade later. Or if the process would still be the same. But even if it was, it would still have to be slightly different because I don't have a disk drive anymore. So I can't do the exact same process. Because I don't have a disk drive on my current computer. Or my new computer, most likely. Oh, so yeah, that would be a thing too. If I could find a way to transfer, it would make sense to transfer onto the new computer. I'm not sure if you can in modern day, though. Because you're trying to phase out the thing so everyone has to buy paid subscriptions. Plus, I haven't tried this new program enough to see if it might actually be better for me than Photoshop. There's a lot of features in Photoshop that I just don't use because it's so featureful. It's almost like bloated with features. So I haven't really given a good chance to this other program yet since I just got it recently. I'll still need to mess around with it and see. I'm just kind of used to using Photoshop and everything just because I've been using it for, gosh, what now, 11 years? 12 years? 13 years? Somewhere around there. Like, almost half my life at this point, which is kind of insane to think about. That's been that long. Because I remember, like, first using it, and now it's like, oh yeah, I've used it for almost half my life now. It's like, wait, where has time gone? There's no way it's been that long. Yeah, it's been that long. Time needs to stop moving. Someone needs to go freeze time. Alright, wow, our booster is still going. Let me do this Asian. Never mind, not Asian. Where's the other one? Human. Alright, first thing that comes to mind is double Tesla build. That's probably what we're gonna run. It's Tesla, Holy Saint, Astra, and then something. Maybe just Thrall. Because I'm trying to think of what we want for mana accumulation. We could go Wand. It's either Wand or Thrall. I guess we'll go Wand. I could do a Human Hero class. Which is what? War Priest? Doesn't really matter much, but... Actually, he does, like, nothing. I'm doing Titan. You know what? That also does nothing. I'm doing Mech. Banner doesn't really matter, does it? It's gonna go, like, double red, I guess. Something I can overfill into Tesla. Oh yeah, we have this broken banner. I keep forgetting about that. They still haven't fixed that. I thought they would have hot fixed that by now. Yeah, a lot of people do download Photoshop illegally. I never have. But it is tempting. It is definitely tempting. Especially since I technically own a copy of it. With actual physical proof of still owning it. Because I still have the box, the code, physically everything related to it. Except the 1,000 something receipt. I don't think I have that anymore because it was a digital receipt and I don't have a physical version of it. Unless I put the receipt... Actually, no. Actually, I might have had a physical of it, actually, now that I think about it. The only way I would still have the physical, though, is if I put it in the case itself, which I may have done. I don't remember. I have about as much proof of ownership as you can have for it. Also, gosh, Tesla is so quick. I keep forgetting sometimes how broken Tesla is. If you can get a Tesla as an early game player, you just won the whole game. What's insane is they buffed her like a year ago or so, too. When they did the Adana rework, whenever that was. I can't remember. When they did all those bomb gem things and everything. But about a year ago, they made her even stronger for reasons I do not know. As if she wasn't already strong enough. I still need one more Valhawk. Though we did every daily that we need, other than Valhawk. What am I looking for? Ladder. Hey, we're not bottom cut. Look at that. We're not as cutthroat this week. Why is my top of my leaderboard so cutthroat, though? Why is everyone doing 130,000 plus? There's no need for this. Why are they doing this? They're literally leaderboard. At least the lower end's not as cutthroat. It's kind of weird because the other week, the top end wasn't as bad. I think it was like 80-ish to 100,000 by the end of the week. Yet the bottom was like bare minimum, like 20, 30,000. Yeah, this week the bottom is really low, but the top is just absurdly high. Anyways, let me go, what we're doing. We're getting one Valhawk. And then the only other thing I think we need to go do is Journey for a little bit. Alright, we still have one code to hand out. How about this? When we get our Valhawk, we'll hand out code. And then we'll finish out just by doing every last Journey fight. Because whatever we do for Journey today is probably the last Journey we do for the week. Because by the time we play on Sunday, the guild will definitely have it done. So we might as well finish out every last battle today. But we need one Valhawk first. Yeah, honestly, the only Adobe program I've ever used, oddly enough, is CS5. I've never used CS6 or CC or whatever. I think CC came out after CS6 or whatever it was. And I've never used the modern version, which I have no clue what that is called these days. I think they're just simply called the programs at this point. Since they don't really go by version numbers like they used to back in the day. Or at least not in the same way they used to. Oh, there's our Valhawk. Yeah, wasn't CC the last, like, viable version they ever had? Because it went, you know, CS1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think it went CC or whatever that one was called. And then it went to paid subscription forever. For the rest of time. Alright, anyways. We did that, 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 we did that. Journey time. Okay, let's go finish out Journey. We got like 12 battles to do, if not more. Okay, let me go hand out code. Yeah, stream does not end until Journey number says 0. And then we'll end on that, I guess. And that should be all the contribution we need to do to help the guild with Journey. But yeah, I should go restructure this team. I'm considering going skull build. I can't remember which one was suggested earlier by Tyrion, but I'm pretty sure it just uses the barrier guy that gains attack to Ossifer. This guy has to be used, and then the other thing would only have to be weapon then. Because there isn't really too many changes you can make. Because you have to use this, you have to use Ossifer, you have to use the tank guy. You have one flex spot then. And that one flex spot's generally going to be your hero. There's not too much flexibility you really have. Oh no, this team still does everything we need it to, though. Like, I don't think we've lost points yet for going too slow. Oh yeah, code, sorry. I'll go give you guys code. Hey, Valraven. This is the final code of the stream. I think this is our 4th code now, or 5th if I lost track. But there you guys go, enjoy. And we will have more codes this Sunday. And we'll hand out at least 3. Pretty much every stream we do going forward, we'll have at least 3 codes. Sometimes more. Like today we did 4. It really just depends on what we're doing on the stream. And how many codes I have left. But our actual code giving amount, unless they start cutting us off a bit. Though given that we're like the only people that hand out codes these days, I highly doubt they would do that. But yeah, we should be able to hand out like 3, 4 codes a stream. For all streams going forward. So it's still the same amount of code, just on a lower concentration of days. I know that's not extra turn, by the way. I was just hoping we would get enough value from it that it wouldn't matter. It did matter. Alright, so the only main difference then is using the tank guides, basically, instead of Dread Knight. Or what's his name? Does that thing gain enough buff to really justify that, though? I guess it does. It's gaining, like, what, 70, 80 attack per cast, plus barrier. It also carries backup resummon in case something dies. Which, you do lose points in this game mode if something dies. You get penalized per death, and you get penalized per turn after a certain amount of turns. But you can undo the death penalty by resummoning. Which actually the same way it worked in original Guild War way back when. I'm not talking about the previous Guild War, I mean like OG Guild War way back in the day. Where summoners were actually like the meta. Because if you actually just resummoned your whole team in one, you would get max points back in the day for Guild War. Back when it was like absurdly easy to understand. Because there's basically like two criteria. You had to win and not have any of your troops die. Or if you did have them die, have them resummon by the end of the fights. And as long as you did those two things, you would get max score. Guild War was that simple when it first came out. And then they overcomplicated it like crazy. And now they're re-releasing it in eventually. We've almost had a whole year mark, by the way, now without Guild War. It's actually kind of insane. I wonder if that's one of the things that kind of cut off players a little bit too, as far as the player base for Gems of War. Because I know there's some kind of there's some guilds that kind of disbanded a little bit when Guild War kind of fizzled out. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that we haven't had Guild War for like a year now. Like the most competitive aspect of Gems of War, if you were to consider anything competitive at all in the game, like the most competitive area of the game has not existed for almost a year now. Which is the longest Guild War has ever not existed. To such a degree, maybe even the start of game? Because I'm trying to think, well, how long did it take till Guild War was first released? It probably was a couple years into the game cycle, I can't remember. I'm trying to think of when it got added. Like, that'd be funny if we don't have Guild War for so long. That's even longer than start of game until when Guild War was first added. Hey, if it goes long enough, we might reach that point. If it goes to like 2 years without Guild War, I think we might legitimately, or a year and a half. I'm trying to think like when Guild War was added. Does anyone remember? I guess I could check my channel. Wait. We're about to delve deep into this. When was the first ever Guild War that our guild won? Because that was the first ever Guild War. Let me go check something. Let me go to my YouTube. I forgot, we changed the YouTube channel name. I still need to change all the other branding. Also, why am I typing YouTube into YouTube? What am I typing in? Tacit. I might as well just type in Tacit. It's going to bring me up. There I am, first option. No, not my live stream. Though while I'm here, I might as well leave a like. There we go. Let's see. Nope. There we go. Have a like. Thank you. Thank you, me. Definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Anyways. When was the first ever Guild War? Guild War Week 1. There it is. 7 years ago. Okay, so 3 years then. Wait, let me check the exact date. Gosh, the graphics look so different back then. It doesn't say exact date here. Wonderful. Oh, there it is. April 30th, 2017. So 2014 to 15 to... Yeah, 2.5 years. If we didn't have Guild War for 2.5 years, it would be a longer duration of time than it was from the beginning of the game until then. That is insane. That is actually kind of insane. But yeah, Guild War would have to not exist for 2.5 years. Also, wow, Gems of War looked so much better back then. I see why a lot of people quit back when the first graphical apocalypse happened. Because, gosh, does that actually have an art style to it. Not that the troops don't these days and everything. But the interface actually looked really cool back then. Like, it was really stylized. Nowadays, it's just super ultra generic. It was probably one of the biggest apocalypse for people leaving the game ever happened. It was around 2018 or so. And he did a huge graphical overhaul for the worse. I've done many graphical overhauls during, like, you know, over the course of Gems of War. Though that one that was in, like, 2018 that got rid of the original style was probably the most damaging ever. We actually still use our thumbnails based on that style. Those blue banners and that one background. The background used to be the background used for cards, and that blue banner used to be used for a lot of, like, highlighted title thingies within the game. Though, of course, these days, neither of those two assets are used within the game, even though we still use them for the thumbnails. I would say that was, like, the first big leave apocalypse for the game. Also, I meant to click red. I have no clue why I clicked the other one. Probably because I accidentally misclicked the other one, but you know what I mean. Alright, oh, you're blue-red. Let me just click one of those two. Never get rid of any programs or hardware, yeah. Yeah, you just never know with that kind of stuff. I still have a lot of mine from, like, decades back. The one that went full art cards, no borders, lost so many players. Yeah, there was 2 times. Well, there's been a lot of times where they, like, super overhauled. But yeah, there was one where they got rid of the border things. But I think the biggest one was when they went from the original style to the pretty minimalistic that we see on the menu now. Because the map menu used to look so much different as well. As well as a lot of the assets used there. And I feel like out of any time people have left the game because of visual changes, I would say that was the biggest one. The one you mentioned did have some people do it, but it wasn't as big as the original one. Unless it happened at the same time and I'm forgetting. They might have been the same one. I don't think they were, though. I can't remember. It has been a while. So how are we not done with Journey yet? We keep getting more Valhawks. Too many Valhawks. I thought Journey was a little quicker than this. I guess it's based on what teams we have throughout the week. Or, you know, what on a given week thing. I think the biggest thing is I'm still not used to nerf Journey troops. Nerf Journey troops just make Journey feel so slow. I really wish they would revert that back to some degree. It ruins so many teams that we otherwise would have. I feel like the main reason they did it is it gave too many really absurdly good low rarity teams. But then they keep doing updates to add more low rarity teams to the game. Also, I just realized my first thought died and I have no resummon. Okay, I see why I might want to have the resummon now. You kind of need it for when things die, don't you? Because now we guarantee lose points regardless of what happens. I might switch into the resummon build. Because at this point, the speed that we go doesn't even matter. It just matters that we can survive. And having resummon will do that. Because your skull damage is starting to get really high. It's time to change. Oh, let's see. Let me get explodey weapon. What one are we gonna do? Well, what's gonna be our final team once we get it? We need Kryptonite. Not you. Not you. You. Tome Knight, I mean. We need Tome Knight, and then you become any explodey resummon weapon. Doesn't really matter which, but ideally it covers brown. Oh. We can't. Wait, what one can we cover? Dragon? In you go. Wait. Oh no, I added yellow. Never mind. Yeah, give me brown. Blue-brown. Hey, we can run Ruby. Writhing Staff, Wild Plains. Have anything better than that? I just want to cover all colors. Didn't you say undead earlier? Do we have an undead for this? I don't feel like we do. Where's the undead one? I guess I could type in the word undead. If I could spell undead correctly. Oh yeah, we do have undead. And is the effect on undead better? Steal life, blah 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 blah. Well, I guess because you have under undead on the team for random stats effect. Okay, I see. It's not because the effect is better, it's because other undead already compose the team. Alright, that's fine then. Alright, anything else we need to change? We could use the broken banner. Only problem is that has no extra blue. But hey, it's broken. Do we really need that much red, though? It's better just to go double blued and didn't bother with that. You want +5, it's not worth it over double blue on this team. And I guess I'll go Elementalist just for the safety of it. Though we could go Undead for more magic, actually. Which means I should go Necromancer. It gives us more magic, but makes us squishier, but we have so much extra stuff that makes us less squishy anyways. Now, having Entangle is going to be annoying. Also, we don't get that much magic out of it, either. But it is some magic. I don't know, I guess we'll go for it. It's not a lot of magic, though. But it's enough that I think it's worth it. Only problem is we're giving up Elementalist perks and everything else. Though we are getting the benefit of 50% mana start. So at this point, we're pretty much just going all in on trying to get Ossifer. And then casting this whenever it has mana. So it doesn't die. Where's my alignment? What are you doing, game? There we go. And now we just obliterate with every skull we take. I just realized the Ember Claw is creating those wild cards for us. I was like, wait, our team's not doing that. I'll take the free value. What is that lag? Oh, Ossifer, please get full mana already. Yeah, that works out. It's a really safe team. We are going to start losing score, but in all fairness, almost every team by this point is going to start losing score. Also, I love this guy created any amount more gem statue. Land alignment. His miss rate is so high. Do I deny blue? I really shouldn't, but we don't have a better move. So, blue, goodbye. I just realized we actually haven't messed with the new fox yet, did we? I just feel like the thing's going to be a nightmare to use. Like, it's really good, but I can't think of a single context you would want to waste that much time to use it. Like, you basically have to solve a Rubik's Cube every time you want to cast it. That's pretty much what that new fox is. Like, it's really good. But you gotta solve a Rubik's Cube every time you want to click the button. Which is a little overkill. For how chill Gems of War normally is. So I still don't know how to solve a Rubik's Cube. I never bothered learning. It's one of those pattern memorization thingies, though. Like, once you get it, you'd get it. But without having that knowledge, you'd be, like, clueless. It's like one of those things you either know or don't know. There's basically no in between. You don't, like, partially know how to solve a Rubik's Cube. You either fully do or don't at all. You get his Second Journalist collection that you sold for like 180. Oh no! Yeah, my parents ended up selling some of that kind of stuff. I still held on to all my N64 and GameCube stuff though. But if we still had everything, it'd probably be another $5,000 in technology. I still have a lot. I think my favorite thing that I still have too is the full Mario Party collection. But the new one coming out in October or November, whatever it was. Soon, TM. Still one of my favorite franchises of all time, even though they've been downhill for the last decade. But they've been improving. Slowly. Eventually, the next Mario Party game will be like 30% as good as like the OG ones. But even that's still pretty good. Oh, we actually got max score for that one. I said, hey, look, we're in the middle of the guild, and we haven't even done over our battles yet. So we're not a slacker for once. We got middle contribution. Alright, about 5 battles left. Let's go. And then I gotta do at least one battle with the new fox. We will solve the Rubik's Cube. I might cover a video on it next week. I still want to cover a video on the Mythic. I really need to go do that already. Probably covering it sometime tomorrow, either before or after we do Fall Guys. You have 2 Dreamcasts? Ooh, nice. Yeah, I never owned anything prior to an N64. That was like my first console. I technically owned consoles that were like older than that. But not at the time they released. And I don't own them anymore. That's a little Genki! Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. Alright, 4 more battles. I say 4 because we're definitely getting a Valhawk in one of these 2 battles. Unless it runs. So, do we let the Valhawk run? No. We'd love to get some alignment, though, so we can actually cast this thing. Alright, when do we get skulls? Because everything's in like one-shot range right now. If we could just get the little bit of mana. Hey, come on, alignment somewheres. Nice. Okay, I'm doing on blue. Anything we can get. Boom, 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 boom. How are you still alive? Boom. There we go. At this point, you want a home arcade system. One of those systems that have all the games. Ooh, that'd be kind of cool. I have a friend who decked out their entire basement in nothing but Nintendo stuff. Like every single thing Nintendo has ever done. Like every console, everything. Every amiibo. Which is probably the most insane thing, every amiibo. You know how much that is? If you were to buy someone's collection of every amiibo right now, I'm pretty sure it's over $10,000 these days. It is something absurdly high. Like, I think it's actually more expensive to own every amiibo than it is to own every Nintendo console ever made. Not counting the games. So I'd have a bump on my head, I just realized. Did I hit my head when I woke up this morning? Or was that like a mosquito or something at one point? Can't tell what it is. I need a haircut. I'll say this. My beard is getting really long. I think it's shave everything time soon. I still haven't gotten any new hairstyles. These days, just on and off. As that has been for the last several years. It's kind of funny because I used to have really, really long hair when I was younger. It used to curl like crazy. It looked like a gigantic perm, just like naturally. Yeah, my hair was really crazy when it got long. It just looked like a gigantic ball. I don't think I would do that these days, though, if I was to grow it out. Also, I only have hair for probably another 5 years. Until I do go bald or something. The Tacit Fro. Oh no, he killed us. Oh wait, am I gonna have to cycle back just to go get mana now? Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Not sure if that even saves us points. Given that it cost us like 3 turns to do it, instead of just winning. Hey, we got 90 miles. That seems like all the points. How are we doing? Ah, not too bad. Wait, how do we have an extra one for 65? Oh, there we go. Let's see what we get. For 64, we're down slightly right now. But not by much. You're 45 minutes from Extreme Home Arcades. Oh, those things that build like those cabinet thingies? Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you'd probably save a lot of money if you just got it from them instead of them shipping it over. Because the shipping costs on that must be pretty high. Especially with how easily the screen could break. Well, maybe not easily, but you know. It's definitely not... It would definitely be in the fragile category. Like, it's not super easy to break, but easier than average. Oh, I was hoping for random skull. That's always annoying. You can't target some power gems directly. Even though they still get hit all the same. They still haven't changed that. They probably never will. But there's a lot of power gems, particularly the non-color variety, that you can't actually target directly. Which normally isn't a big deal, but sometimes is annoying. Alright, come on, get alignment somewhere. It's brown. Good enough. Alright, there we go. We have completed journey. Ignore all this. The guild will do it. No, hey, we're not slacking. We're 12th place in our guild right now. But we are slightly lower than someone else who did 65. But not by much. We lost 21 points on them. So basically 0. Yeah, but there we go. Nice. And that should be the end of journey for the week. Is there anything else we need to poke? Adventure board, check. Campaign, check. Journey, literally just did it. Check. The guild will do the rest. Good job, guild. This event, still gotta do it every day. Games, Underspire, check. We do have some more to do, but that will get done in the next 2 days. That's not a big deal. Tribute, check. Dungeon, check. Oh, I must touch the other button. I know this will do nothing for us, but I must just click it. There we go, web. It was annoying me that wasn't taken. Adventure board, check. Alright, what else is on our check list? Bounty Hunter, check, though I still need to do more of it later. But as far as it can be checked. All the redeem codes we handed out, check. Also, they still only give 250 gold. Wonder if we'll get compensated next month with higher gold. Okay, I think that's everything. I guess PvP check real quick, though I'm pretty sure we did this. Bellhawks, check. Buff, check. PvP goals, check. PvP season. Oh, we got a goal done. Ooh, burning marks. Well, let's go open these, I guess. Alright, nice. We should have like 20 of these. Oh no! They fixed the glitch! Wait, has anyone else noticed this? Has anyone done one of the goals for PvP? They fixed the double dip glitch. I only got this once, not twice. No! They must have fixed it. Boo. Obviously that's how it's supposed to work, but boo. Yeah, has anyone else done that since then? They didn't give me the double dip for when I got my 10 burning marks there. They should have gave me 20 for getting 10. But I only got 10 for getting 10. The way it's supposed to work. But that's not how it's supposed to work. Alright, let me go, before we end. Let's go see if we can get a purple for fun. Come on, purple. Yeah, come on, 3 purples. Boo, too greedy. Come on, 2 purples. Wait, still too greedy. Oh, we got our 1 purple. Oh, some more gold marks by the end of the week to go and cash in even more. But hey, we got a purple at least. And of course we did the daily, we did the other daily, we did that daily, we did that daily. Alright, we're good to go. Perfect. Anyways, guys, we will be back tomorrow. I mean, unfortunately, no. Well, actually, we will be back tomorrow, but it'll be Fall Guys around noon, Eastern Standard Time. But our next Gems of War stream will be this Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 hours prior to now tomorrow. I mean, I keep saying tomorrow. 2 hours prior to now on Sunday. But we will do Fall Guys at noon tomorrow. I keep saying tomorrow. I'm so used to streaming every day. But Mondays, Fridays, Sundays. And of course, still at the same time, 8 as we always do. We'll still do Fall Guys midday tomorrow. So we will have a stream tomorrow, it's just not Gems of War. And I hope to have a video up either before or after Fall Guys on the Mythic. Most likely after, but it might be before. And then sometime next week we'll cover the Fox. Because I don't think I actually did a single team with the Fox yet. I do want to go do that. I just got to figure out the Rubik's Cube that is using this thing. But we'll figure out something for. If nothing else, we got to at least do the Entangle team. The really good Entangle team for this guy. If I can get to him. The really good Entangled team for this thing. Not sure if anyone's done a video on it yet by now. I'm pretty sure someone has. It's the most obvious build to do with it is doing it with the Tangle Foot thing. The thing that has triple damage with Impervious. You do it with that. You do it with, like, Mirage Queen. And then you do it with Hero. Like, that's basically just a team. Actually, I might as well just do it right now. But, this team. It's, Foxglove, which I need to go get traded. Alright, let me just show this real quick. Might as well do one fight. We're not over yet. We said the stream's over. The stream's actually not over. I was gonna do this one singular time. I technically didn't put in the title, but I meant to. But, we'll do you one singular time. Oh, gosh. What's the guy of Tangerberm's name? It's like Tangerbomb, Tanga, something. Whatever it is, I keep doing it wrong. There it is. That one. Oh, they're same color, though. That's kind of annoying. It still works, though. And we throw a wand in there. Because of course. And Mirage Queen. And run it as Elementalist, obviously. And change banner to Broken One. And that should be the team. I don't think we need to change anything else here. But yeah, it's Tangerbomb, Wand, Foxglove, Mirage Queen. It's pretty much the team if you're going to bother using this thing. It is also pure Elemental. Also, we get a star from the Vulpeccio troop. Alright, let's just go mess with this real quick. Do like a Sword's Edge, I guess. Actually, let me do Golvania. Alright, let's just do one battle with this real quick. Just to show it off. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll cover a whole teams video for this, because there's honestly not that many teams you can really use with this. If you're bothering to build a team, this is like the team you're going to bother building with this thing. And the whole premise, of course, is, well, ideally not miss with Wand. Well then, that's not ideal. But ideally what you do with this team is, you get the extra entangles from this. This thing does triple damage to everything. And then you just do this convert. So here's the Rubik's Cube part. We have blue to green. That's extra turn. And red to skull. That is not extra turn. And no skull extra damage. And then, or we get to convert brown to green. No extra turn. And purple to skull. Alright, so I'm going to do the first one. Then we get to refire. And now we get to do the whole thing we just did again. Blue to green. No. Red to skull. Yes. Give me that one. And that's that troop. And you just keep doing that over and over again. You keep getting her a tangle. This will do triple damage to everything you ever do. And then you just keep looking at this thing. Does it have alignment? Oh, first let me take the skull. Does it have alignment? Do we even need alignment? Did we already win? Okay, I just need any skull alignment right now. Which I can't just click with this. Alright, let me just do the skull alignment though. Convert blue to green? No. Red to skull? No. What's the other skull one? Purple to skull. Oh, give me that one. Purple. So we use the other choice now. And there we go. Yeah, that's how you use this thing. It's really strong. But you have to take forever to use it is its biggest issue. It's really good, but you have to check 4 alignments every time you want to cast it. Of course, you could just do it the second you see, you know, 1 alignment being correct. But then you might get less value. It's just a really slow troop to use, but really effective value for what it does. Wand! Stop missing! That's the second battle in a row we first turn miss Wand. That's Wand. Alright, once again, alignment. Blue to green. No. Red to skull. No. Brown to green. Yes. Give me that. And purple to skull, of course. And we, of course, they're all entangled. Being assisted even further by elementals, of course. So we get triple damage skull, which is the whole reason for this team. Triple damage skull into impervious. While having skull reduction. While having this guy doing even more entangle. While having a double convert. While having 3 things that create skulls. I keep forgetting, too. We have green to Doom Skull as well. So we could do this. It does ruin one of its alignments, though, because I believe both its alignments do give green. Or have a convert to green, which then allows you to do a Mirage Queen finisher. Alright, so let me do this one for red. I saw the red there. So we'll do red. And then we have purple. We could do purple. Okay, I'm starting to learn this troop. Yeah, honestly, it has a lot of potential. I think once you get really used to it, it could be a lot quicker. But as soon as you like know like the red to skull, the purple to skull, you can kind of just ignore the greens and do it more so based on skull, and then use Mirage Queen as the finisher on the greens. But yeah, it's a really interesting troop. We'll definitely have to do a video for it at some point. You still have 2 weeks to get it, the rest of this week and all of next week, so still plenty of time. We're only like 5 days into the event. There's still a whole another 9 days left. But yeah, definitely pick this thing up. It's pretty cool. Honestly, they've been doing a lot of really good troops for the seasonal events. The previous one we had was Emberclaw, which was basically just budget Takshaka, which is still worse than Takshaka, but you know, it has some use cases here and there. Particularly in restrictions where you can't use Takshaka. Or if you don't own like 3 Takshakas. But you know, it's still good. And that Foxglove is pretty good too. So they've been on a pretty good streak of good mythics recently for season thingies, or legends, I mean. But anyways, any other questions, anyone? Otherwise, we'll be calling it here for now. We will be back on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same time as we normally stream. Beyond that, we'll do Fall Guys around noon tomorrow. Which will be the first time we're doing Fall Guys in, what, a year and a half now? Just to kind of see. I believe they're doing like their 4-year anniversary thing or something, so we'll stop by, see what's going on, and go from there. And we'll probably have a video up tomorrow, not going over that troop that we just went over, but on the Mythic. Because it's only available for like 2 or 3 more days, so I figured we already have it, might as well cover a video on it for the campaign Mythic. As, yeah, 2 days left. 2 days, 4 hours, 38 minutes. So, yeah, his lifespan is short. Of course, you'll be able to get him in the future, but last time to get him through the campaign, and then he'll be gone for a couple months. Pretty much the rest of the year, so last chance to get him. He's not too good. He's basically like Draculus, but tankier. He's basically what Draculus wish it was. But anyways, guys, catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye, everyone.